What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Deep Dig Sports Pod. I'm your host, Drew, with my other host right over there.
What's up? It's a disappointed D. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to this pod. Go ahead and hop over to any audio platform because this is an audio podcast as well. So feel free to go over there, rate us 5 stars.
Thank you guys for rocking with us all season. It was an amazing year. This is our first year doing the podcast. We love the comment section and all the subscribers that come and watch every week. We're not taking a break. So we're going to be rolling all the way through to next season. So make sure you subscribe. We're going to have a lot of fun stuff, different stuff coming up in the offseason. The coaching staff, Kyle Shanahan, let's talk about his first half because this is really where everything spiraled, unraveled for them. To start the game, that 4th down, long throw to DeVonta Smith. He catches it. Everyone thinks it's an amazing catch. They quickly run to the line. And later we see that he didn't catch it. He fumbled it, but there was no challenge by the coach. So what did you think happened there? Why didn't Kyle throw it? And how much are we blaming the rest of the game on this decision by Kyle?
I think you can blame, not to be that guy, but you could, if you really wanted to be like that dork, you could blame the entire game on that single play. So as soon as DeVonta Smith gets up, he is like, let's go, hey, run to the line, let's go. He's making that gesture of we need to hurry up. I think that's a huge red flag. And if Kyle Shanahan didn't notice, then it's up to someone else in the booth to be like, hey, what's going on here? Let's at least throw that flag. And it did take Fox forever to broadcast that specific angle of that play. But realistically, someone should have a flag should have been raised in their mind when DeVonta Smith gets up immediately, is like, hurry up, let's go. And then off of that, okay, so they score off that touchdown. Eagles are now up. Brock Purdy has to throw it. And even though you could say they were going to throw it regardless, it's so early in the game. Eventually, Brock Purdy was going to have to drop back and gets injured. So if you were that dork, you could say the rest of the game was on it, but it's a totally different game. If they do have that drop on 4th down, the 49ers take it over at that
great
spot
field position.
With great field position, with 0-0, they're able to run it down. I think it's a completely different game, but it is what it is. They didn't call it. Eagles took advantage of it. They scored, and Brock Purdy got hurt, and we know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. The second half, I'm not taking anything away from Kyle. What did fans expect him to do with no quarterback on the roster? Everyone's complaining about this, complaining about that. At the end of the day, he's not magic. He can't magically make big plays happen after big play when the defense is going to cover the run completely. You're not going to throw downfield. And if you do, it's going to be quick screen, and they're just going to sit back and let you run into them. So, second half is tough.
Thing I will, you didn't notice Josh Johnson couldn't throw in practice? You didn't notice that, this guy is just fucking horrible? So, that's the one thing, everything goes through you, Kyle. You have to know that this guy is bad. And this guy couldn't even hold on to the ball. What are we doing?
We're going to get into Josh Johnson. Don't worry. But I wanted to keep with the coaching staff here. DeMeco Ryans. I think he's going to be an amazing head coach. It's looking like, I've been calling it, go back and check our videos. DeMeco Ryans, the Houston Texans head coach. He played there. He has connections. And it's looking more and more every day like he's going to take that job. What did you think he did well in this game? And do you blame any of that second half on him? Is this completely on the offense? What did you see?
No, none of that. Again, you're fighting an uphill battle. Look how long the defense was on the field, and they actually still kept it fairly contained. Jalen Hurts did not look good in this game, neither running nor passing. It just felt like if the 49ers could get scores, this defense and keep this defense off the field, they would have been able to overtake it. If they had a respectable quarterback in there, I think the 49ers would have won this game. But again, it's woulda, coulda, shoulda. If this would have happened, if doesn't ever happen. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. But this defense played their asses off. They looked extremely good. They kept Jalen Hurts really contained. It just sucks, dude.
It's tough. I don't want to take anything away from the Eagles. I think they're a great team. They're a loaded roster as well, full of Pro Bowl players. I just think the 49ers would have been better if they had a functioning offense today. I think that they should have won this game, but I'm not taking away from the Eagles. They really came to play. Their offensive line is nasty. There was touchdowns where Miles Sanders went untouched completely, and their defensive line is nice. So, props to them. We'll see. I think Bengals this year gonna be my pick. I'm putting on wax, but um, we're currently recording before that Chiefs Bengals game happens. So let's see how stupid I look tonight.